Oh, now I can see your face, Nathan.
Are we live again? That was really dumb. YouTube decided to end our stream because we played copyright music. Literally no copyright music in that entire video. Literally. It's like not even joking.
I think they only saw the beginning.
It's probably because apparently YouTube is, because the whole COVID-19 thing, I think what happened is that apparently they let their machines do the work. So
Yeah, I guess.
that's not good.
I don't think that's the COVID-19's problem.
That's really dumb what they did there. That's dumb. All right. Anyway, first bite, I guess.
Wait, I'm not recording.
Oh, you want to record this too, huh?
Okay, I'm ready. Now you can take your first bite.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, nice big bite up in there.
Are you able to drink milk though?
It's just as awful as I remember it. Ugh.
I'll give you something if you complete that whole chocolate bar.
Mmm. It's sticking to the roof of my mouth. It doesn't want to go down.
Oh no!
How do you guys like this stuff?
It's good on s'mores.
I'm just eating a bar. I'm not eating s'mores. All right.
Hey, man, are you a vegetarian?
No, I'm not a vegetarian. I just really don't like chocolate.
He is insane.
All right. What do we want to draw today, guys?
Oh, come on.
No, that was a genuine cough. It's legitimately sticking to the back of my throat. It's like it doesn't want to go down.
You're being over dramatic.
I am not. It's literally sticking to the back of my throat.
Here, I have one. Like a tiny one. I'll eat it.
You like chocolate. That's no big deal. I'm loading up Photoshop here, guys. Give me a second.
I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this.
So are you gonna do a draw-off?
I don't know about a draw-off, but I'm gonna draw something. So it's like it's not just looking at a black screen forever as I'm eating chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate milk.
Chocolate milkshake.
Heresy.
Guys.
Vanilla milkshakes are what you want.
Hey,
But I'm not
Atomic
making you
Geek.
drink chocolate milk.
Hi.
Let me get this going here.
How's everybody's Sunday?
My computer just does not want to cooperate with me today. Give me a second, guys.
The YouTube stream has been crashed because of the copyright issues.
Again? Oh no, we're still live.
No.
It's like, what copyright? What copyright?
YouTube's bots are completely.
How do you
What's
know
up
that
with
he was
YouTube? I
one
mean,
of the YouTube
I
bots?
get it because of COVID-19 and everything, but seriously,
So, what's the plan?
Right now, I'm just trying to set up Photoshop, and my computer
how are
is
you?
giving me no.
Oh, okay.
I've already set up Blender for
I think this is when YouTube decided
for drawing
you know,
and stuff.
People
I already got many bang.
The Medusa video.
Medusa video.
Yeah, you had.
Oh yeah, that thing that I uploaded a video. We don't know what happened. I uploaded a video to my an alternate account on YouTube that I upload stuff to for like college projects and for like my own personal videos that I don't advertise it. It's just my own little like junk channel. This is where I upload my junk, and the video that I uploaded about Medusa was unlisted on that channel, and for some reason, Teenage Robot account sent it out as a public notification. So I guess that's just another example of YouTube being really, really stupid. I don't know why that got sent out.
Yeah.
All right, this is not wanting to show, so I'm just going to make a whole new capture here. Photoshop. Done. There we go.
Now, what about in the other stream window?
There we go.
So we can see each other's screens.
I can possibly do that, but right now I'm just trying to set up my own Photoshop window. It's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Okay, now we're all set up.
Photoshop 2020.
Yep. Okay. Now I can move this keyboard over here and put my tablet there, so it's not just I'm not looking like a demon. And I guess I'll take another bite of my chocolate. So I gotta eat this whole bar before the stream ends.
Do it. You're gonna have the worst stomachache after.
I am. This is gonna suck.
When is... Because I'm unaware of this.
Hmm?
The chocolate bar eating thing.
Oh, I lost a bet. And I hate chocolate.
I'm unaware about that.
Steven Universe.
I thought you were gonna say something spoilery.
Steven Universe Future.
The finale of Steven Universe Future premiered.
Okay.
It was a good finale. I bet that somebody on the show would not corrupt. I was wrong. I lost. And for that, I have to eat chocolate, which I hate.
Seriously though, I don't see how you did not see that coming. It was pretty obvious it was gonna happen.
At that point. Also, am I clear? Am I not breaking up?
You're good.
Except your accurate.
Shoot.
What's the matter?
There we go.
Guess I'm
the
not
photo
that
booth
echoey.
decided to lag up there. Once I am finished eating the chocolate, I'm gonna kill photo booth because it is kind of lagging up my computer.
It's causing problems.
Yeah. I think ironically, I think this is the first time I've shown my face on the channel for a very long time. Over a year, I think. It's been the last since I actually showed my face before.
More than a year, I think, actually.
Your face was revealed for the older streams.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying I never did it. It's just been a while. That's all.
Even on the Christmas Eve thing.
I was wearing a Santa hat.
You're so overdramatic.
I don't like chocolate.
I know, but you're really dramatic about it.
I'm not. I genuinely do not like the taste of chocolate, and the aftertaste it leaves genuinely does make me gag. I'm not.
Really?
I shouldn't take.
Mistress, why could you give him milk?
I shouldn't talk with my mouth full.
What a baby.
Anyway.
Can give you chocolate for your birthday or
I'm
Christmas?
gonna be bullying him the whole time, so we look forward to that.
How do you guys like this stuff? I genuinely don't understand.
How do you not like that stuff?
It leaves such a dry aftertaste. Like I want to drink something so bad because it feels like the moisture in my throat is like gone. Just want to get it over with.
Yeah, if you finish that, I'll give you a reward. I'm gonna throw it on camera. When you finish it.
Meanwhile, I'm eating some of the Toast Crunch.
All right, let's see. Is anybody... Eddie, you're broadcasting something. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Let me join that stream, and I can get your video up on what do you call it? OBS.
Oh, thank you.
It's stuck.
Isn't Jack gonna join soon?
Jack, he's not. I don't think he physically can right now.
He's in the fan base Discord.
Yeah, he's in the fam. He's not in the production crew server.
Oh, I heard.
Should we also announce the?
We'll save that big announcement for a little bit at the end of the stream, maybe, because that is a big. It's a big announcement, so we'll save it.
Well, you mention it now, so you may as well say it at the end.
That's literally what I just said.
I know, but don't dance around it.
I know. I'm not gonna dance around it. I'm gonna say. We're gonna say it at the end.
More better.
Is this it? Pop out? Nope.
One person figured out who I was in the chat.
It wasn't a secret.
I know. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who I am.
There we go. Now Eddie's screen is on YouTube.
Very well.
This reminds me of the time.
Yeah.
You're ironically not the first one to make me eat chocolate. This reminds me of the time in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I had let it slip to the class back then that I did not like chocolate. And so, on Halloween or Valentine's Day, just one of the days where the little kids give out candy to each other,
Yeah.
someone gave me chocolate, and the entire class stopped and would not continue until they watched me try chocolate. I'm not even kidding. Like the teacher did not teach until I started eating chocolate. And of course it's not like, you know, I was a little kid. So of course, like, now hindsight's 2020, I could have been like, well, I'm just not going to eat chocolate all day. No school. But I was a little dumb little kid who felt like he was holding up the entire class. So of course I ate the chocolate, and similar scenario, I was sitting there in front of everybody, and I'm like, I hate this. Why are you making me do this?
Real men eat chocolate.
Not funny.
Yes,
All right, I'm
funny.
almost done.
I'm so sorry, Nathan.
I'm almost done. That's it. That little thing's it. I'm almost done.
Why not eat Reese's peanut butter bars?
Reese's are so
It has
good.
some peanut butter.
I don't think he likes peanut butter either.
What?
He has
There's a Reese's
I
peanut
have
butter bar.
I have a very.
the worst
You don't like peanut butter?
I do not like peanut butter. No. I always had, when I was a kid, I didn't have PB&J sandwiches. I had jelly
That's
sandwiches.
jarring.
I was the kid with the jelly sandwiches. I also like ham sandwiches, but you know, it's a little different. But
You have the worst taste.
yeah, I don't like peanut butter, and it's too nutty. I don't like the nuttiness.
It's not nutty.
It's peanut butter. Of course it's nutty. It's in the name.
I mean,
Nuts are nuts. They're like-
it's in the name.
The roasted nuts have become a creamy smoothie artifact.
I'll tell you though. What I do like, all right. This is I'm defending myself from being a picky eater. I like oysters. I'll eat some oysters. Those are good.
That's disgusting.
They're good. Especially
I did try some oysters, and it's all right.
Wow.
So like you can either have them, like a lot of people eat them raw, where you just like slurp them down, but you can cook them, and they actually taste really good if you cook them.
Slimy.
No, if you cook them,
So, like,
the
you
slime
get
goes
food
away.
poisoning that way.
But, yeah.
But another thing I like that I know a lot of people
Nathan's the kind
don't.
of person who asks for the salad at McDonald's.
No, I hated the salad. When I was a kid, I loved McDonald's as a kid. Now I avoid it like the plague because it's really bad for you. But as a kid, I went for McDonald's. I had the chicken nuggets. That was my go-to thing.
Nathan.
Chicken nuggets.
I'm almost done with my chocolate bar. I'm so close. And it's starting to melt too, so I better finish this fast.
Looks like I'm on the final stage.
Hey, Smash 'em Up Mashups agrees with me. He outgrew chocolate. Now that when I taste it, it has an aftertaste. It does!
It does not.
It does have an aftertaste.
It depends on if the chocolate's good or not.
This is Hershey's.
You need to have like good quality chocolate.
All right, last bite, everybody, and I'm done eating chocolate.
Have you finished that chocolate yet?
Hey, you finished it.
All done.
Congrats. And I can confirm you finished it.
I just gotta swallow.
I'll throw you your reward for finishing that. After you eat it.
No.
He's struggling so hard.
He doesn't want to go down.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, Vice Key, Conster. I do like white chocolate. Ironically, white chocolate I'll eat. That's fine.
It's sweeter than regular chocolate.
It doesn't have the aftertaste though. It's the aftertaste that kills me.
White chocolate.
Did you say dark chocolate?
Okay, this is my thing. This is actually ironically I eat Oreos. Oreos are good, but it's not really chocolate. But if chocolate found a way to get rid of the aftertaste, I would like it. The initial taste is fine. It's the aftertaste that absolutely destroys me with liking
Let me
it.
see if I'm gonna make you try dark chocolate because I don't even like it.
If you don't like it, then what hope do I have?
It makes me thirsty. Anyway,
Wouldn't it
here's
be
Did you hear that? Did you hear it?
dark chocolate is
taste.
weird.
What does it make you do?
Thirsty. Here, here.
Oh.
Pass.
You threw it past me.
What?
These are my favorite candies. They're nerds. These are the candies I actually like. I like nerds, especially the strawberry kind.
It's like leftover from Valentine's Day, so
Hence the hearts. Yeah.
yeah, you can have it. That's your
All right.
reward.
I'm
Why
gonna.
don't you have- How come you don't have water?
That's just you should have drank.
You said I couldn't drink
You
anything.
got it. What?
That's why I don't have water or milk up here, because you said I couldn't drink anything.
Oh, you son of a biscuit! Really?
I'm gonna take my empty water bottle and I'm gonna throw it at your head.
You gotta be kidding me, mistress. Why did you do that?
Really, MCP?
I'm gonna kill Photo Booth now. It was nice playing, everybody.
I hit my glasses.
All right, I'm not gonna kill the stream, but I'm gonna kill Photo Booth. I'm gonna stop showing myself. See ya, everybody in my live view. Ah!
Boink.
Plant says we're killing this man.
He's not wrong.
Oh.
Now you gotta draw yourself eating a chocolate bar. I'm gonna...
Oh no!
That's more like it.
At least get some milk in there, like draw a glass of milk in there.
No, it's gotta be.
Oh,
It's gotta be
somebody-
genuine. It's gotta be like how I
Oh.
experienced it. I'll draw myself in Teenage Robot style eating some chocolate. That'll be a fun drawing topic for today.
Oh god.
What is that?
It's a Tootsie Pop.
Why? I don't like Tootsie Pops either.
It's for me.
Okay, good.
How about M&M?
Why? Okay, Tootsie Pops. The deal with Tootsie Pops.
I don't like the inside, but I like
Exactly,
the outside.
exactly. If they would just make a version of Tootsie Pop where they just have the outside without
Dum-dums.
the weird inside, I would eat Tootsie Pops all day. But they got
Dum-dums.
that weird inside.
Jolly Rancher
Junk.
suckers are better.
So anything with chocolate, nothing. You won't eat it.
No, and I'm picky. I admit I'm very picky. I'm a very picky eater.
Super
I
picky.
will stuff that's chocolate that I actually do like. I like chocolate when it's like a topping on something. Like if you dip strawberries in chocolate, those are pretty good. I like those.
Okay.
I don't like it when chocolate is the main flavor. That's when the aftertaste kicks in, and that's when it's like overbearing. If you have like strawberry or something else as a main ingredient, the main ingredient overpowers the aftertaste, so it's like it balances okay. So that's okay. It's just when
What about chocolate flavored cereals?
no, that's the main it's the main ingredient, chocolate. I don't like fudge brownies. I don't like chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate ice cream.
What? Whoa!
It's any-
He's freaking crazy.
So,
When it's basically
any candy he doesn't like it.
No, I like a lot of candy. It's just when chocolate is the main ingredient, that's when I don't like it. If chocolate is a secondary ingredient, I'll eat it just fine. Oh. Oh.
Well then.
The stomach's kicking in. it's waking up.
Go get your stomach medicine, and I'll take over from here.
No, it's fine. I don't have stomach medicine. What are you talking about?
Tums.
Tums? That's not medication. That's just like a little over-the-counter.
Let's just go get him milk.
I don't know where.
Yes,
Honestly,
get
I
him
drink all the
milk.
time. I don't know where Tums are right now either.
You want me to grab you a water then?
I would appreciate that.
Okay, fine. I'll grab you a water.
I would appreciate drinking some water. It's in the fridge
hydrated.
in the next to the washers. The bottles of water. Thank you.
That's more better.
Okay. let me actually
I
sketch
do admit
something
it
here.
does give you an aftertaste, but you know what I do is like taste it out, like, and I also drink like a drink as well.
All right, so I haven't drawn myself in Teenage Robot style in a very long time. This is gonna be interesting.
Nathan,
Yeah.
am I in the stream? Because some people say I'm not.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You just minimize into the Discord stream
Cat.
window.
I thought you were actually gonna chuck a full water ball in.
I'm just kidding.
You mean the one that you're doing, Eddie, or the one that Nathan?
No, when I'm seeing on Nathan's stream, when he minimizes into the Discord the stream window, it freezes the window capture from OBS.
I probably missed that then. I might need some assistance.
Are you trying to live stream something? Like, are you trying to open a
Or,
screen?
Well, I'm trying to, do it with you, like, be in the stream with you guys.
You are.
So you want to do a face reveal? Hmm?
No.
You mean like visually?
Oh,
Being
no,
it?
because I think my voice isn't heard.
No, you
because
you
I'm-
are.
Drink your water.
Oh, okay. It's a little breaky uppy. It's a bit static.
I'm gonna reduce my mic sensitivity because I just realized I'm fairly certain you guys are getting an echo effect.
Hold on. Let me shrink my webcam so I can
No,
look
it's-
at you working on the drawing stuff.
It's really me because the only reason I have speakers on today is because MCP's here and I don't have two sets of headphones, unless you want to do like a right ear left ear sort of deal.
No, I'm good.
So there we go.
Okay. I drew myself a long time ago, but I can't remember how I did it.
I'm gonna do this really quick.
I think not.
Was I even close when that one time I drew you?
Water bottle. You should send me those videos. I'm gonna upload a video of like on the after this stream is done. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna edit like the time the bet was made last month. And I'm gonna edit it together with splice it with this, You should have that because I can have it on the side, like an alternate view, and I can just sync them up.
I have I have a couple of videos.
Oh, Atomic Geek, I know I see you're sending me your own sketches. I'm trying to remember how I did myself, but thank you though.
No, I was saying like.
Yeah,
was
it's
I
based on the
close enough?
PSA.
You eating your chocolates?
Based on Baby Nathan.
Well, to be fair, I haven't grown much since over the
Maybe
4 years.
How your face has changed. What?
The only reference I had was that
Your
one
face
video
is
you announced rebooted.
Oh, well, that's a little different. That's not what I'm talking
The school PSA, of course.
about structurally.
Well, your hair is different.
It's
Yours is
longer.
slightly different.
That's because all the barbers are closed currently.
Your hair's gonna be as long as mine.
Wow.
I think your hair was longer than mine at one point.
Wow, this is really laggy. I am having a very hard
Nathan
time
Jesus.
drawing anything.
I have to try that tablet.
I don't think it would help though. It's because this computer is like my older computer. My newer one is back in Chicago. I've since had to move back because of the whole coronavirus debacle.
I'm surprised you didn't bring your good computer back.
Because it would have been. I mean, I brought the good tablet back. I have my good tablet over. It's in the box right now. But bringing the entire computer, I would have had to ship it. There's no way I could have brought it on the plane.
Yeah, true.
And that would have costed a fortune.
You need a laptop.
Everyone's telling me that nowadays. I might as well give in to peer pressure.
You need to get rid of that old computer and then
At least get an iPad.
and then use laptop for school.
This is killing me. Every time I make a stroke, it takes like a full second before it actually catches up.
Struggle's real.
I need to add up the minutes of these videos because I think this is like about.
I wonder if it's OBS. I wonder if I just... I'm gonna stop broadcasting you, Eddie, here for just a sec. I just want to see if it's OBS specifically that's giving me this trouble.
All right, you just saying.
With all these different windows open. It's definitely smoother. It might be OBS. It might be OBS. I'm gonna close this window now.
At least get an iPad.
No,
If-
I
if
would
it
get
is
a
gonna be on
laptop.
a
I would get a
laptop.
laptop if anything. Portable computer. By the way, have we missed any questions? We've been live for about 30 minutes now.
You handed that apparently you allow old Jackie Hubert to voice a background character before. Is that still on the table?
Oh yeah. I'm totally open to Jack voicing a background character. We have plenty of civilians where it's like we literally have like citizen number 1. Look out! Citizen number 2, it's coming right for us. We have plenty of those. I'm totally open for him to be voicing one of those background characters.
Or you mean like, whoa, look out!
Well, I would probably find something that's maybe not 2 words. Maybe find a citizen who has like a full sentence instead of a little phrase. But again, I'm very open to him voicing some background characters.
Still developing some background characters for the rebooted.
Well, it's the same as developing a main character. All the main characters are like all the essentials, the big villains, all that stuff. They're pretty much I'm fairly certain they're done being designed. The background characters, it's just like it's more of like you design a character in the style of Teenage Robot and you're done. It's not a lot of thinking goes into it. It's just you design a normal person and you're done.
I wish there's
They don't have any voice dialogue anyway, so it's easy.
Just like copy a whole bunch of heads in, copy a bunch of eye styles in. And then
That
hit
I would
randomize.
I would pursue that if it's a crowd. That's how I would do it if it was a crowd, because I'm fairly certain Toon Boom has something like that.
A randomizer.
A randomizer. But I feel like that's unnecessary for just like a random, like the camera's got to focus on them. They got to like, I would just say just sketch something out quick. We'll just go with the first design, you know? As long as it matches Teenage Robot, you know? Could I release a trailer about Teenage Robot Rebooted onto my channel?
It's already a
Go ahead.
trailer.
You can go ahead. I have no idea though how you would get footage though that we've done, other than the trailer that we released. But go ahead. I'm not against it.
As long as you don't claim it as your own or
Well-
you don't use copyrighted material.
Well, no, I would say don't affiliate it. Make sure that it's clear that you're not affiliated with us. But I'm not going to prevent you from advertising us.
Oh, Nathan learned to stop bashing on chocolate.
Never.
Where is it?
It doesn't help that I'm a baker and you're missing out on some really good things.
Well, you did try. I keep telling you every time. The MCP decides to make me stuff every once in a while, like chocolate chip cookies, or like I think one time you decided to make me. I'm fairly certain you decided to make me eat a brownie that you made one time. I could be remembering. That could have been one of my sister's brownies, though. I fully admit.
I do remember chocolate chip cookies and I think homemade Oreos.
And I kept telling you every time, because you've made me eat chocolate chip cookies more than once. I remember that. You've done that multiple times, and I keep telling you that it's the same speech every time. It's like, after I take a bite, you know, if I liked chocolate, I would enjoy this very much. This is a very good chocolate chip cookie. But I don't like chocolate, so unfortunately, I do not like this chocolate chip cookie.
Nathan doesn't like my baking.
No, I will recommend her baking to anyone who enjoys chocolate chip cookies and stuff, because I can tell when chocolate is done like well, because it's kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I can tell when it's good chocolate because it leaves that horrible aftertaste for me.
The worse of the taste, the best chocolate it is.
So it's like if I taste the best chocolate ever, I will know. I'm like, wow, this is the best chocolate. I hate it. Someone else who likes chocolate, please eat this because it's amazing.
I think one time I put you chocolate marshmallow on you and I had you eat the whole thing.
Have you guys ever heard of the Kinder Bueno? It's the best chocolate.
I like her cooking just fine. What are you talking about?
I'm
She
talking
made a
about
meat sauce
the
one time.
Kinder Bueno.
What?
Kinder Bueno.
Once-
It's a brand of the chocolate.
What brand of chocolate?
It's a brand of the chocolate. It's called Kinder Bueno.
I've heard of Kinder. I don't think I've ever tried it, but if it's chocolate, I mean, don't.
Oh, of
expect
course
it.
it's chocolate. But then the worst chocolate I've ever tasted in my life is the dark chocolate.
I kind of got like a rounder kind of nose.
You have a huge nose.
Yes,
It's true because you cleaned your nose once. You took a whole bunch of face
I know. When I cosplayed as Pennywise, I did not need any nose prosthetic because I just needed to paint my nose red. I kind of have a larger nose.
Do you agree that would be incredibly romantic for you
Romantic
to propose
for
to your
it to
girlfriend
purpose.
over a Discord call?
No. That would not be romantic. Hey, strangers on the internet, watch this.
I've seen some people propose on
Holy cow, guys!
people, like, all the girlfriends said no.
It's a horrible way to do it.
I know, right?
Horrible way.
Oh, dude.
It was really funny though when I saw it one time.
For a while, somebody asked, when will Nathan learn to stop bashing on chocolate?
Yeah, I already read that one.
Oh, really? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reading the chat. Oh yeah, Nathan also dresses as a clown.
Yes.
And
It was Pennywise. It wasn't just a random clown. We were meeting Tim Curry that day, so I dressed up as the old Pennywise, and MCP dressed up as the new Pennywise, and we were both two Pennywises.
it was a fun day.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I was dressing up like it.
Read this one. It's kind of funny. I made Chelsea
Get
Run
in the
official
basement.
says,
your
and
punishment
Susan
starts
Stolen.
now.
I made
Solid,
you chocolate chip
Nathan
cookies,
says.
Nathan. Okay, get in the basement. Your punishment starts now.
It's funny because you don't even have a basement either.
I have an
I
attic,
made you chocolate chip
but
cookies.
it's really
Okay,
it's a really
go to the
lame attic.
basement.
It's not
Your
a
punishment
good
starts
attic.
now.
You're grounded.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a basement. It's more just like a two-story house that's built into the floor.
Yeah, true. It's not really a basement.
And no attic.
Now I have an attic, but it's kind of a lame attic. It's like it's hard to even call it an attic. It's more like a like a floor space that goes underneath the house. Imagine that, only it's in the roof. There's no air conditioning. There's no real floor. There's insulation from the roof everywhere. The shafting is right above your head.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real like drywall in between the roof and you. You're just kind of like staring at the roof. That's my quote unquote attic.
I think there is a question I actually do want to answer myself. So, would you ever appear on the fan-based stream?
I would. And would anyone else?
I am going to next stream.
Ooh.
So I'll be
kinda
there in the
have-
next stream. I don't exactly know what's gonna go on, but I did find like a cool website that both Jack and I can draw on.
I kind of have large eyebrows.
You have huge eyebrows.
Large. Everything on my face is large.
You have a massive face.
Well, it's weird. It's like everything on my face is large. I have a large nose. I have large eyebrows. I have a very large mouth. People say I talk loud, but it's really
You never whisper. That's
I
all
actually
can
have
say.
a very hard time whispering because of how big my mouth is. Yeah, when I whisper, I whisper like this. This isn't really whispering.
No.
It's just more like
Loud
talking.
whisper.
It's more like talking softly, but this is how I whisper because I have a
It's-
very hard time whispering with my very large mouth.
It's funny because there's been times where I had to tell him to shh because you're being too loud.
All right, let's see. Teenage robot rules state I must have pie eyes. Although I see you're not gonna be able to see them anyway, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, you have
those eyes are too far.
large eyebrows.
Yep, I kind of have large blocky eyebrows.
You have a big forehead too.
That's only if my bangs aren't down. I have an enormous set of hair.
You will kind of look like Ray from Angry Birds.
Although granted, a lot of this is because I need to get a haircut. I do need.
Your hair does not look like that.
It's very thick. What are you talking about?
Not like that in the back. That's like my hair.
It's always covering my ear. Look at this.
No, your hair is like.
Look what I got in the back here.
I
Look
know,
at this.
but it's pointing the wrong direction. It goes.
I-
It goes down, not up.
I could make a freaking.
Give me your pen.
What do you call it?
Give me your pen.
No, I can like, I'm thinking of like the shoulders. It would be like fall on my shoulders. That's why.
Do you
I'm-
guys?
It doesn't naturally curl like that, but it lands on my shoulders.
Your Nathan reminds me more of Eric Peters.
All right, hold on.
Do you guys think that 2021 is the likely release date to MLaaTR Rebooted? As
No.
No,
that's
I
the
think
next
not.
drinking game, right next to Danny Phantom. Someone asking about a release date.
mulletinitiate.
What?
Right here.
What does that even mean?
It looks like you have a mullet, is what he's saying.
Oh, mullet. I don't have a mullet. I'm not long enough for a mullet, but
You're not gonna
close.
You're not gonna want it, a mullet. That's
I
not
didn't
a
say
style.
I didn't say I wanted a mullet. I'm just saying I don't have one. A mullet is much longer than what I got. My hair ends at the base, ends just about at the base of my neck. A mullet goes a little bit further on on.
Business in the front, party in the back.
It's more like Eric Peters.
Their hair looks like something an emo would have, is what one of the people said.
Nah, that's when it's covering one eye. That's the although, you know what's funny? I did go that my first Comic-Con is emo Peter Parker.
I remember that.
I had to wear a wig though, because my hair didn't match, so I just had to wear a wig. But I did go as emo Peter Parker. People hated me, and I loved it. I had a speaker that was that had "Drive That Funky Soul" on loop, which is the song in Spider-Man 3 where he's making the gun, like he's dancing on the street too.
Doing the finger guns and stuff.
Doing the finger guns, and I had that on a speaker in my pocket on loop as I'm walking through Comic-Con. And I had a shirt with the Spider-Man 3 logo on it that was like
some kind of shirt over top.
Yeah, and I had it where it's like it was a collared shirt, and I did the
collar.
And I popped the collar up like he did in the movie, and I just looked really. But that was the joke. I was the freaking emo Peter Parker.
And you walked really weird too. It was really funny.
I walked like I was dancing, like
Yeah.
dan.
Okay, but here's the funny thing. There was a gathering of Spider-Man. They were all.
Yeah.
They were all gonna take a selfie, and then as soon as Nathan tried to join in, they kicked him out.
Yeah. It was one of those just giant gatherings of cosplayers at Comic-Con. They were all taking a picture of each other because they were either Peter Parker or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait guys, wait for me! It's emo Peter Parker! And they're like, get out!
Oh.
It was really funny.
Yeah. All right, I'm almost happy with how this looks so far. I find it ironic. A lot of people, I'm not just picking on a single person here, but a lot of people when they draw me in Teenage Robot, they draw stubbles on my chin, they draw me with a mustache.
You don't have.
I'm
any
clean.
facial hair.
I'm clean shaven. I don't have anything. Although I fully admit I've always wondered what I look like with a beard, but I haven't. I just haven't grown one out. I always shave it.
You should try it.
I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it this November, the No Shave November.
No Shave November.
I've always wondered though what I look like with a beard. I would always do the Obi-Wan thing where like,
I'm very curious because I don't even know what you would look like with one. I'll be back. I'm gonna throw this out.
I need to look like I'm done with this world as I'm eating this chocolate.
I'm gonna throw this out.
I think I drew my eyebrows a little too thick. I have big eyebrows, but they're not that big.
Yeah, it's better than to make your eyebrows. What should I say? To shrink the thickness of the eyebrows.
There we go. That's more my eyebrows. Not as thick as I drew them earlier.
Would probably look cool with the beard.
There we go. That looks like me. As I'm munching on chocolate.
Your hair's a little long in the back.
Yeah, it's a little long in the back. I can shorten it a little bit. There we go.
Slightly, yeah, that's a little better.
And then my neck. Everybody in Teenage Robot has a skinny neck. Ugh, that's a little too skinny.
Ew.
Maybe I should draw my shoulders first,
A
and then
pencil neck. candy wrappers everywhere.
Excuse me.
Certain plot holes in the show, like Melody or Misty's story, be covered in episodes.
I don't know. Weird question. What do you mean by plot holes? If you're asking if their stories will be resolved, then yeah, we're gonna resolve them. What do you mean? What are the plot holes that you're talking about, though? Something's off about my body. That's weird.
It's too skinny.
Well, we learned something about you today.
What?
You calling me fat? Is that what you're calling me today?
Well, I mean...
What? I just ate a full chocolate bar. Is that it?
Maybe.
Nate just had.
Hey, Trevik.
I think it's also because I'm trying to draw a specific pose, and I don't think that worked. Yeah, I'm going to reference this.
Your torso looks like a paper.
Yeah. I usually wear a t-shirt. I'm not like with Brad. He's always had a collared shirt on. I usually wear a t-shirt.
You used to wear polos.
No, I only wear polos when I quote-unquote was going to like a nice place or something, you know, or going to a nice dinner or something. I usually put on one of those button-up polo shirts. Someone just killed their microphone.
Yeah.
Did you blow your mic?
It's not. It wasn't me. It sounded like someone.
That's all.
Are they gonna be like?
Yeah, don't.
That's not.
Doing that.
Let's see.
Wear a shirt.
Well, I'm trying to draw myself, and I'm also trying to do a pose here. So it's like I'm trying to like draw me being totally done, and I'm like just like munching on this chocolate.
You should think more Hotel Transylvania. Or Drac whenever he's like this.
Well, when he does it, it's more like this.
Yeah, true.
I'm not a vampire. I gotta do the normal way of doing it, where you just kind of, I guess you kind of eliminate the neck when you do it.
Are you sure you're not a vampire? Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Vlad?
I think you're paler than I am. So I'm becoming a lot more pale.
Well, I am a night owl. I commonly sleep in the morning and go to bed very late.
You're a vampire.
Jesus. That neck from at that
Dude,
back.
man. I'm the dude, man.
Bum, 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 bum.
Someone's asking if they could swear in the chat.
What?
What? Hold on.
Are you guys planning? Is someone
on doing an
asked?
episode of Teenage Robot Rebooted that might be a little more dark and violent, like to the point where it might be considered PG-13. Not
What?
PG-13, but imagine our rule with what we can do and what we can't do is if it can be shown on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon today, we can do it. And that is everything in between. So a good reference point, Clone Wars. If it can be done on the Clone Wars, we can do it on Teenage Robot.
Do I have anything cool in this sketchbook other than character concepts? Oh, just a number that I should pluck out. Oh.
Plans 10,000 asking you if you marry him.
Dinner and a movie first, pal.
And you have to have my improvement.
How do I?
The stamp of approval.
It's like.
Don't you know that Nathan's already engaged to Jack Hubert?
ha 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 ha.
Of course he is.
Was that a thing? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. It was in the chat, but he kept ignoring it. Let's kill off Jenny at the end of the series. Play it and play it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! What did they start in the chat?
Well, you decided to bring up the fact that joke marriage thing, and now they're shipping me and Jack.
Ah!
And
I thought it
something
was
horrible
you
has
and
been
Mistress.
blossomed.
That's so gay.
Skinny here and kind of thicker here.
That's kind of how it is with everyone. Your forearm is gonna always be thicker. And then Jack's already engaged with Roblox Jenny. Oh no, he's
Polygamous. Here we go.
no wait. He says that Roblox Jenny is just a friend, so she just got friend zoned.
Oh no. I am like severely forgetting.
What you look like?
No, I'm forgetting how to do Teenage Robot style right now. That's my problem. I'm having a brain fart on how to draw a teenage robot.
Have you been drawing a Genny Tarkovsky style?
True. I did a whole poster for Genny Tarkovsky. Here, I'm gonna go get my my art book from Teenage Robot. There's a lot of references in there. Don't sit in my seat. Have your own seat.
You should watch Atomic Geek's artwork.
What'd you do? What are you doing? You're drawing on it. This isn't me. What are you doing? Give me my pen.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
No, do it, MCP. Draw.
Mistress, don't. Delete it! Delete it!
I can't even see what's going on, so.
Well, it's not. The stream hasn't caught up yet, but she drew something on my drawing.
Figures.
Yeah, there. Now it's catching up.
Oh. Oh.
Should I draw? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Should I draw? Nope.
That should be a new villain.
No.
The Scribble.
All right, let's see. I'm looking up the art book here. Teenage Robot to remind
It
myself.
seems like
what
you're
that style
actually
looks like.
drawing an OC.
Well, I'm drawing myself in Teenage Robot style, eating chocolate. 'cause that's
I
what
know,
it is.
but it definitely looks like an OC.
Well, it's not an OC. It's just myself.
It's a self
Persona.
character.
I'm not putting that. No. Drawing myself in Teenage Robot style is a lot different than making myself a character in the show. That's not the same.
So, Jack says
You should have seen Atomic Geek's work of yourself.
Not. I don't eat tofu alone.
Tofu's really good with miso soup.
That's what I eat. I eat tofu and miso soup. Miso soup's delicious. But
What's up?
hey,
Hello.
Oh, Atomic is here.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Eric.
Hey, what's up?
All right.
all right.
You missed him eating chocolate.
Doing good. You?
Yeah, I've already eaten the chocolate, but
Oh wait, what was the actual bet?
did you see Steven Universe feature yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I bet. I mean, I guess I don't want to spoil it for everybody in the chat, but I bet that a certain somebody would not get corrupted in the finale, and they did.
He
And
didn't, did
so I
he?
had to eat chocolate, which I hate.
And he ate like an entire
I don't know.
chocolate bar.
I
It
don't.
was really funny.
I don't know if that counts as a corruption.
No, well,
They said
yeah,
corruption.
they said corruption. I was
When did they
almost
say
gonna bank on
corruption?
that too. I was in the same boat, but they did like try because if it wasn't corruption,
What else could it
Yellow
be?
Diamond or White Diamond would have been able to fix them with their powers, but they weren't able to, which is an indication that it was corruption.
Yeah. And also Blue said it was corruption.
And the only way it was fixed, I mean, this is, I guess, I mean, they didn't really focus on it, but the only way it was fixed was when Yellow, White, and Blue were standing in the water and Steven started crying.
Yeah.
And his tears got in the water too, which is exactly how they fixed corruption in the series finale, in the previous series finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I guess I was just half asleep when I watched that part.
Steven was having a corruption issues because of his girlfriend.
And depression.
And other stuff. Like,
I'm trying
Yeah,
to find
but the
a
most scenes
character
away from his girlfriend.
in this art
Believe
book
me.
that has a proper chest that I have. I'm not scrawny anymore like Sheldon. I used to be, but I'm not that
You used
scrawny.
to be a stick.
I'm not that scrawny anymore, but
What about
I'm
I'm
Brad?
still a little
build?
scrawny.
You gained weight though. You're not like Sheldon, who's a literal twig.
Are you calling me fat again?
I used to be
I
super
might
scrawny,
be.
and then I got like really fat, and now I'm sort of in between.
I'm no better.
Somebody's here. Gunther's going nuts.
Fans at full speed.
What do you think about this? Do you think that matches my body?
That's a girl.
That's the joke. How about that one? I'm feeling that one.
I wish I could see what you were looking
Why
at.
is that picture in there?
Yeah.
Does everyone remember when Brad joined Skyway Patrol?
Yes.
It's when his ass got
He's
the approval
last
stamp.
section 0.
It's when
Oh,
when
nice.
he got the approval stamp on his ass. It's the picture. He's shirtless. He's in his undies. It's him.
He has no hair.
Yeah, he's bald.
And he borrowed the Jenny's hair.
All right, let me just draw like a stick figure version of what I'm going for here first, and then I can just draw around it.
Oh, a stick figure? Yes.
Wait, what are you trying to draw?
I'm trying to draw to celebrate the fact that I killed my stomach eating chocolate. I am drawing myself in Teenage Robot style eating chocolate.
Cool.
Just awesome.
Okay, I have missed. I bet I have missed a bunch of questions.
I've been looking at chat.
I can't even see the questions, so don't look at me.
How would you respond if in 15 years someone created My Life as a Teenage Robot rebooted fan base to celebrate the reboot? I'd be
If
confused.
someone tried to reboot the reboot,
I'd be confused.
I'm confused now.
Rebooted X fan base.
Hey, Darwins, I keep getting static from you. Or is that a fan in the background?
I always got kind of a baggy shirt on. It's always a...
Being
The channel
comfortable.
got canceled.
Ow,
So
ow,
someone
ow, ow,
created
ow, ow,
My
ow,
Life
ow,
Teenage
ow, ow.
Robot rebooted, fan base rebooted.
What's the matter? Did you got hurt, Eric?
No, I'm fine. I got a blister at work, so I'm putting alcohol on it.
I heard ow, 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 ow.
Yep. I got a blister at work, so I was putting alcohol on it, and now I'm putting a Band-Aid on it.
Good for you.
This isn't sponsored by Band-Aid brand.
No, they're not
That
even
was actually
Band-Aid
like
brand
the
Band-Aids.
What? I
Wow.
totally missed it.
Someone said I looked like Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Give me a minute.
Just give him the stubble beard and you'll be done.
Shaggy in Teenage Robot style.
Like
Me in
what's up in the
2016.
2020 movie scoop?
That would
I
be
don't
a cool
even have
cameo
to
in the
extra
background.
voice.
Probably
Yeah.
not. I would.
And he
I'm
should have
probably
had
not gonna see
a
Scooby.
bit of beard.
At least they didn't get.
Oh, they didn't get the original voice.
Well, first of all, they didn't get the original voice actor for Shaggy, or at least the guy who the Matt guy. He's
Matthew Lillard?
Yeah, they didn't. First of all, they didn't get him. Second of all, which is even more egregious, Frank Welker isn't voicing Freddy. He's voiced Freddy since the original show. That's like he is Freddy. He's
Blasphemy.
Like he's the original dude, and he's been voicing Freddy for the past. How long has Scooby been on? 60, 70?
Since the 70s?
A long time.
A very long time.
1969.
Ian and Barbie.
1969, so it's like 51 this year.
So my point is that they didn't. It's like if you're. I mean, granted he's still voicing Scooby in the movie, Frank Welker, but I don't know. I thought the coolest thing about all the Scooby-Doo stuff that comes out is that Frank Welker's always voicing Freddy. It's still him, and it's like I'm like, wow, that's so cool. But now it's not, and it's
Maybe
like, well,
he just can't do it anymore.
No, he's still doing it in like the other cartoons and stuff, in like the shows, in like the direct to DVD movies and stuff. It's just this big budget movie that they decided to put together, put all this effort into, and throw all this money at. They just decided, let's get a whole different voice cast. Screw
You
those
gotta
other
get those
guys.
celebrity cameos in there.
Yeah, we
You
gotta get our
those
celebrity
celebrities.
bucks in there.
Wait, it's a fully animated movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No live action.
Well, what
It's
the
like
frick?
it's not even like I would understand if obviously Frank Welker can't play the live action version of Freddy. Like I get that, but animated.
This is fully animated.
Yes, fully animated, and he's not voicing Freddy. You kidding me?
And Greg Griffin's not even voicing Daphne either.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I don't have anything wrong against her. It's Daphne's voice changes sometimes. There's every once in a while you get a different voice actress for Daphne as well as Velma. Her voice. In fact, I think Velma changes more than Daphne. But it was just one of those things that was always consistent. Frank Welker was Freddy. It's like it was this cool little thing that was like I don't know. That's like. I get the same feeling when Peter Cullen or Frank Welker, ironically, voices Optimus Prime and Megatron, respectively. It's like when they voice them together, it's like, that's the original guys. It's like, that's cool. And they had an opportunity to do it, and they didn't do it. And I just like, it would have been cooler if they did. My arm is not that thick.
I wonder if Frank Welker said no or something.
He wouldn't. I don't think he's ever said no to voicing Freddy. Like, ever. Because Freddy's been in some... No, not Freddy. Scooby-Doo franchise in general has done some really weird shit. And
They were Supernatural.
Yeah, exactly. And he voiced... that reminds me, in that crossover, I think it was one of my favorite performances from Frank as Freddy. Because he has a meltdown. On
Everybody
camera,
had a
and
meltdown.
He bashes his head against a tree a bunch of times, and Frank is like it's like mimicking it in the booth, and it's hilarious.
I think my favorite Scooby-Doo thing was Scooby Natural.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Because the gang is having a meltdown because in that universe, ghosts and demons and stuff are real.
But in Scooby-Doo logic, it's
It's
just
always a
people
guy in a mask.
costumes.
Yeah.
But when they realize it's all real, it's like, oh my god.
And I think my favorite thing is the fact that there's like a really horrific death that happened, and then there's like, well, time to move on.
Yeah.
And then these two supernatural dudes were like, dude, what the heck? Someone's died.
All right, I've come up with a body that I actually like. This actually fits Teenage Robot style. It's looks like me. I think my legs are a little short, but I mean, I can just fix that by drawing longer calves. Is this your calf or is this your calf?
This is your thigh.
Thigh. My bad.
This is your calf.
My bad.
This is your knee.
I know what a knee is. I get calf and thigh mixed up sometimes.
Nathan,
Just
you
in a
took art.
pile of
This is the
Not
breast.
all
This
one
is the
giant
wing.
bone.
This is the drumstick.
I took art classes, but none of them covered anatomy.
Dang.
Yeah. I blame the teacher. That probably should have been a topic.
Anatomy is
Do you have
very
any
important.
like suggestions on like books for anatomy and stuff like that?
I do not.
I just look
Dang.
at
I'm sorry,
I
because
just look at references online.
same. I just look at references online. That's why I don't have any recommendations, because I don't know literally of any books of of anatomy that I can.
Who reads books? Am I right?
Yeah, now,
Well, I mean,
nowadays
there's,
I would listen to audiobooks.
That's so true in matter fan base. I'm just
Almost
reading.
Again, I feel like my body's too small.
God.
It looks like I'm a teenager.
this candy bar, man.
Man, this is
Scooby, would you like a bite?
I remember. I tried watching Greatest Showman.
That's better.
I tried watching Greatest Showman on an airplane one time, and I'm like, oh, this movie's so boring.
Yeah.
I almost fell asleep in Greatest Showman.
The song numbers are beautiful, but everything else about the movie's pretty boring.
Boring.
It's a musical.
It's
a boring musical.
Yeah. I get that stammering. The whole point of a musical is to have like great song numbers and stuff, and Greatest Showman does have really good song numbers, but when you don't have the song numbers, because there's so rarely a musical that's singing literally throughout the entire thing. That's really hard to do.
It's rare.
And it's
Les Mis-
rare.
Les Mis did it.
But the point is that so more often than not, you have to entertain your audience even when they're not singing. And unfortunately, Greatest Showman is really boring when they're not singing.
Which is a shame because I really like circus.
Yeah.
I love circuses.
Well,
And it's
Speaking of
old-
musicals-
it's
Of it.
old circus.
Some circus
It's
clowns.
Circus and Greatest Showman was just really boring. So
What do you
like,
think
the
of
stuff
Cats,
from
which is
Jack-
also a musical?
I haven't seen
One of the
it.
worst movies ever made.
Cats.
Have you seen the play?
Funnily, is that even a word?
Yeah, funny enough.
Funny enough. I did try
Funnily.
to get MCP to go see it with me.
And I said no, and I
'Cause
think
I
I was in
wanted-
the right.
Because I wanted to see how much of a train wreck it was. I thought it would have been entertaining to see how bad it was.
And I didn't want to give this movie any money.
Especially because I heard that the first week it was the first week it opened, they had
animation errors.
they had animation errors in the movie. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to go see the animation error edit before they patch it. It was one of the only movies in the world that had a DLC patch error, like an edit, or a patch. A day one patch. And it's like, oh my god, I want to see it before they patch it. Unfortunately, I never got to, but I'm
That's
sure there's a
hilarious.
cam recording out there somewhere of what it looked like before they patched it.
Some pirated thing.
Yuck.
And apparently, did you guys hear? Part of the reason why it looks so bad is because the VFX are rushed because they had to, and I'm not making this up. There is the first pass of VFX
Yes.
had cat buttholes on everybody. So the second pass, they had to send it to a bunch of VFX artists to literally patch out the buttholes on the cats. That never made it to the theaters. That's not the version that they patched in the theaters. The version they patched in the theaters was just animation errors. But
How real are they trying to make it? Oh my
I know. No,
gosh.
it's kind of weird. And, a lot of people in my college agreed that's like if they would have allowed one furry character designer, like a character designer who was a furry, on that team, it would have looked 3 million times better. Because it's very clear that it was designed by a bunch of people who weren't furries.
Yeah. Not even the furries like it.
Because it's like, the whole thing about furries about what's weird about them is that they dress up. The characters themselves that they design, granted, a lot of them are very horribly colored, but line work wise, they're usually fine. You know, character design wise. So if they would have let like one furry on that team just design some of the characters' structures, especially in the face.
Freaking the Mike Myers from like Cat in the Hat looks better than any of the cats from Cats.
Yeah, it's really bad.
That's a lot of cats in that sentence.
That was a catastrophe of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Catastrophe. Yeah.
Does Nathan
I'm
like
sorry
nuggets?
for that horrible joke.
Chicken nuggets.
I mean, I guess I technically still do like them. I just don't eat them anymore because they're really bad for you. I like chicken tenders though. Chicken tenders are.
They're just bigger chicken nuggets.
What's the difference?
Because chicken tenders, they're a specific. They're not okay. So what a chicken nugget is? They're the remains of the chicken ground up.
Just all ground up.
Grounded up into a little shape.
Made
That's a
into
chicken nugget.
chicken nuggets.
Chicken tender though is an actual like slice of the chicken.
Part
it's
of
not
the
just,
chicken.
it's an actual like
slice.
it's a piece of the chicken.
Okay,
it's
that
almost like
makes
a
more
chicken
sense.
wing or something like. It's like you can cut a chicken tender off of a chicken.
How about turkey nuggets?
Same deal. It's anything nugget is usually ground up meat, leftover meat from whatever was harvested.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like schnitzel.
Bones, everything.
I've never heard of it.
I don't.
I'm sorry, not bones. I'm talking about the leftover meat. Like the tongue,
only meat.
The body parts and the organs and whatnot years ago.
I think the cheeks are in there. I think maybe sometimes they throw in the eyes. It's all chicken nuggets are ground up meat of whatever's left over. All the good stuff, the chicken wings, the chicken legs, they are cut off and sent out to eat as their whole pieces. You know, they don't screw around with those. It's just like whatever's left over, like the skin, blah blah blah. You put them in a grinder, pump it out. There's a chicken nugget for you. That's why I don't eat them anymore, because it's like the leftover meat. It's the junk food of the chicken.
Yeah.
If you want to eat chicken, you want some of the good stuff, like the leg, the wing, the breast. It's like that's the good stuff.
I don't think I like nuggets anymore.
Some people.
Well, just wait till you hear about hot dogs, because guess what they are.
Lord!
Hot dogs are disgusting.
Like they're replacing calamari rings with snake instead, and that's just.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Calamari?
Like instead of squid tentacles, they're using snake.
I don't know if that's physically possible.
Snake is a really different meat.
Yeah. I
don't know.
Because like the way
texture.
I eat calamari anytime I go to an Italian restaurant. The way calamari works is that the rings on the calamari are the squid cones, like the quote unquote hats that they wear, and then of course the tentacles are the tentacles. I don't think they let you eat the body.
No.
I think they cut off the cone and they cut off the tentacles and then they discard the body. But
so it's never found.
Well, because it doesn't have a lot of meat on it. There's not a lot of good stuff, and there's a large beak in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Nathan, if you hate chocolate, which is your least hated brand of chocolate?
Oreos, which is not really chocolate, so I guess it doesn't really count. But that's what
I thought you were gonna say Annie.
If Nathan says he hates pizza, I.
No, I love pizza. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I love pizza.
You're human to me.
Everybody loves pizza.
Especially spicy pepperoni. That's my favorite pizza.
I've never
But
had
unfortunately,
spicy
not a lot of
pepperoni,
places
but
make it. A spicy pepperoni is when you have a pepperoni pizza, but
It's a pepperoni that's spicy.
well, yeah, oh, yeah.
But with hot
Great,
sauce.
great job there, Einstein.
You were literally gonna explain it, and I
No,
say
no.
And I narrowed it down to one sentence.
No, because it's not just spicy. There's the elements that make it spicy.
Ethan cheese crimes against chocolate and
It's
chicken.
it's pepperoni pizza, but the tomato sauce is a spicy tomato sauce. First of all, like they add spice, it's a spice to it, and then on top of that they add Fresno peppers. On top of the pizza, so you got pepperoni, a spicy tomato sauce, and Fresno peppers. That's my favorite pizza. That stuff is delicious.
Macaroni.
A spicy.
Mamma mia, that's a spice to me.
Yeah, exactly. Macaroni's okay. It depends on who's making it. A lot of the microwave stuff sucks.
Ramen.
Gross.
But a lot of the homemade stuff is really good.
Homemade is awesome.
Baked macaroni.
Yeah, baked mac.
Nothing beats a homemade food.
All right,
I'm
well,
gonna spoil you.
I guess that's me eating pepperoni. Well, I guess I have a
You said
pepperoni.
like freckles all here.
I'll add some freckles.
Of course he has freckles
That's a
on
pepperoni.
cheek.
Well, I have
What
more.
about
I
the
have
hair?
more
It's
freckles
phasing
than the
through the
average
shirt.
person. That's how I admit that.
The hair, your back hair is phasing through the shirt.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's over the layer right now.
Yes, pineapple is a viable meal.
Yep, it's wireframe.
What about pineapple?
No, this guy's like pineapple on pizza is viable meal.
I've always wanted to
I
try
don't
it.
know.
I've never tried it, but
You never had a Hawaiian
Pizza's
slice?
pizza.
I actually
It's not
eaten a pineapple
terrible.
pizza, but along
It's
with
nice and
some
smooth.
chocolate cream.
Wow.
I'm not gonna try pizza with chocolate. I'm not gonna do that. But
I know.
I'm
I know,
interested
I
in
know.
trying pineapple pizza. I'm not against it.
It's not terrible. It's just pizza but sweeter. It's
There's like
not like-
cookie pizzas.
It's like bursts of juice, sweet juice.
Yeah,
Sounds pretty good.
it's pretty
I think
good, but it's not
better
worth like going
sweet
crazy
juice.
over.
Mine's tail too
No, not crazy.
T-shirt. I'm always wearing something Godzilla, usually in public. So, Teenage Robot
Nerd.
Godzilla.
Except the
Nerd.
shower.
Teenage Robot versus Godzilla.
Why do you kind of look like that bully from Mina and the Count? You kind of look like that bully.
It's just the art style, I guess.
Look,
I
I
don't have
mean
buck
his
teeth, if
best
that's what
friend.
you're saying.
Sorry about that. My
That's okay.
bad.
You're just arguing about spam in chat. Oh my god.
Everybody, calm down.
Wait, the food spam or like internet spam?
Spam
No,
in general.
this-
I guess someone was spamming and now they're not, and everyone's still like, "You were spamming."
Plans.
And then
Keep
now
them.
they're
Someone is
situated.
spending about asking you to draw him as a background character.
Like,
Oh no, we
like
don't.
10 times.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't
No
do any
OCs, mate.
fan background. Oh, that
Suggestions.
1,000 times better when I draw just a little.
And we don't know what you look like.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, sorry, man.
You draw the hands of Teenage Robot characters way better. Like some of them aren't separated, or like in the show, the fingers aren't separated when they're closed. I guess that makes sense.
And I bet you can make this as well, Atomic.
Are they not separated when they close?
That's pretty interesting.
Like, you
I
know
mean,
how
the
characters,
hands.
when they're holding something, it's like almost like a mitten. But when their fingers are separated, you can see them individual.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking at the art book right now to see. I know Jenny's hands do not follow the same logic as human hands in the show, which is my biggest
No.
problem when I'm drawing human hands in this show. I constantly
Well,
want to
human
draw
hands
Jenny's
just
hands.
balls.
So I got to keep reminding myself that I'm drawing human hands instead of Jenny hands. Yeah, there's
Wait, is your hands look like Jenny's?
No, they're not robot hands. They're just human hands. But I'm just saying when I'm drawing in the style of Teenage Robot.
Not for the arm, but the hands.
No, I'm saying when I'm drawing in the style of Teenage Robot, usually when I'm drawing a human, whether it be Tuck, Brad, Sheldon, etc., I have to constantly remind myself when I get to the hands that I'm not drawing Jenny's hands. Because the way you draw Jenny's hands versus what you draw human hands in Teenage Robot style are different. Jenny's got that big circle in the middle. Everybody else kind of doesn't. They got more the general triangle shape, kind of. Well, it depends on the position of their hand, but for the most part, they do not have the giant circle.
I don't know if that was helpful.
Most of their hands are in a semicircle.
Mm-hmm. See, like, look.
For human hands are in a semicircle shape.
There'd be a giant circle right there if it was Jenny's hand.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see it. But it's more of a mitten for humans.
That thumb looks really
Yeah.
weird.
Well, it's a kid, but yeah.
True.
It looks better for the more adult or the more close to adult characters. Like there's the Crest Cousins. It's got more of it. It's got like a more square. Tiff's always wearing a glove or something, so she's got really square hands. Britt is the more. Her arms are more elegant. So she's got more skinny hands that are kind of like.
Is she wearing gloves?
Tiff is always wearing. I wouldn't say always. They're always wearing different outfits, but for the most part, she's wearing gloves. Yeah, in her
like
disco.
Brit.
Yeah, in her disco outfit, Tiff wasn't wearing gloves.
Here.
Yeah.
But that's what I was talking about. See
Nathan
how
teaches
Britt's
how to draw
hands are
human
kind of
Very skinny.
very skinny and very pinpointy. Anyway,
I think this would be a good base for a poster.
I need more space up here. Don't cut off his hair. You need more like.
Well, I just ran out of space.
And you gotta make it clear
It
that.
will be longer.
So it's like, is the perspective?
Yeah.
You wanna like make his face bigger, his butt bigger, and skinny up his head, and then maybe move it down a bit so it's like waist up instead of calves up.
Yeah.
Because this angle makes it look like we're right here looking up. Unless you're like literally laying on the ground, you wouldn't be able to see his butt. You'd be basically shoulders up,
Okay.
or lower back up.
So maybe like here.
Yeah.
Nathan, teach us how to draw human hands. Someone says in the
Teach us
chat.
in Teenage Robot style. Okay. Well, first of all, it depends on which one you're talking about. So let's go with
Look at
the
the one
really
Atomic
general
posted
person.
Yeah, most of the humans.
Was that
For
a pun?
instance, Tuck has different hands than everybody else because he's a kid. Britt has different hands than everybody else because she has a very... Britt's whole thing is that she's basically an oval on a stick, while Tiff is more of a kind of a circular box on a triangle. So Britt has the more skinny, very eloquent hands, while Britt has the more boxy hands.
You mean to Tiff?
Did I say Britt again?
Yeah, you said Brett twice.
Tiff. I meant Tiff. Tiff has the more boxy hands. Britt has the more eloquent. Is it eloquent or eloquent?
Eloquent.
Elegant? Okay.
Elegant.
My
Elegant.
bad. I'm having a brain fart today. Okay, that's like all right. So let me find a
Brain
Chocolate's
fart.
affecting him.
let me find a reference
Draw
pic
a
of
big
Brad
fart
because
coming out
he's
your
got the
head.
hands that a lot of characters in Teenage Robot have. He's got what basically the general hands of the show.
Yeah.
So like let's just draw. First you got to start with a tube because that'll judge how you're going to draw everything else on the hand. Let's say he's just have his general open hand. You draw a little bit of the palm. You draw the palm itself. This is what's going to lead into the thumb. Every human in Teenage Robot kind of has a hot dog shape for a thumb, or fingers in general, except Jenny. Jenny does kind of have the hot dog shape, but hers is more, I don't know, more square-ish. I mean, granted,
Or
if it's in a
geometric.
fluid motion, no one's gonna notice. So only if it's in a static pose, then you really got to worry about it. But if it's just a fluid motion, no one's gonna notice how the human characters have more round fingers versus Jenny's more square. And it's not to say Jenny's hands are completely square. There's a lot of roundness to their roundness to hers too. It's just in comparison, especially when she's got her fist closed, you can really see that squareness. Whereas people in Teenage Robot have more of the, you can see here, the round shape. Anyway, this line over here goes all the way up to the whatever finger this is, and now you can decide whether or not you want to separate this finger or if you want to separate this finger over here. Because usually in Teenage Robot, it's very rare that all fingers are separated from one another. It's usually like one finger is separated while two are together. This time around, I think I'm just going to separate the pinky there. And I'm just going to draw the rest of the hand as a mitten.
We just love them mittens.
I think I drew the pinky a little too big. So let's shrink it a little bit.
Jack Herbert asks, I want again to ask for you to draw a little Roblox Jenny on your side who's enjoying chocolate.
All right, I screwed up a little bit there, but that's basically how you draw a human hand. I did screw up a little bit though. It's not perfect.
Atomic has a ton here you could repost it.
Yeah, it's not the perfect hand, but that's basically how you do it.
I'm gonna head out, guys.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right.
Later.
Later, buddy.
Later.
It is 4:36.
Can't draw symmetrical.
Oh,
All
I
right,
didn't notice that Atomic
Roblox
Geek
Jenny.
left.
How do you draw her again?
Jack,
It's
send me a
more
picture.
square.
Yeah, Jack Roberts wants you to draw
It's a
a little
square.
Roblox Jenny
I can see
next
if
to
I
you.
can get Jack to send me a picture.
Move you over.
So maybe I'll have to pull it up on my phone if he sends me.
She turned herself into a hot dog, Brad. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh!
I'm Hot Dog Jenny! Ow, my foot.
Jenny Nuggets!
Yeah.
Okay, he did hear me. I have a picture of Roblox Jenny now.
Okay. All right.
Just love Roblox.
I'm not drawing Roblox Jenny in the Teenage Robot art style. I'm just gonna draw Roblox Jenny as she is.
It's also in perspective, so you're gonna want to account for that.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna draw because
Perspective?
it's like I drew myself in 3/4, so I'm gonna draw her in 3/4, and she's gonna be facing me.
Question is, how tall is Roblox Jenny?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just drawing it to look nice next to me. I'm not going for actual height here.
Just noticed the little dinosaur on your shirt.
Yeah, I'm usually wearing something Godzilla. Not all the time. I'm not a freak. I just have a very large collection of Godzilla shirts in my closet.
It's like how I have a large collection of Pennywise shirts.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my
Huge
Pennywise hoodie
collection of
right now.
Godzilla.
What'd you say, Eddie?
A huge collection of Godzilla. Wow.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. I'm looking at it right now. It's
Oh,
like
that reminds me. I need to send Elle a picture of this after I get my phone back.
you have no idea how much Godzilla crap I have.
So much.
And I bet you have a lot of Star Wars crap as well.
Not as much. I have a handful of Grievous stuff because Grievous is my favorite character. But it's mostly Godzilla. It's mostly I collect a lot of Godzilla stuff.
My dad used to have a whole bunch of Star Wars things, but he's been selling his collection off to like toy stores and such. And also like.
So that's how you got the name of Natezilla.
That I made that in 6th grade. I think it's stupid now, but I used it for every single profile account that I ever had in my email and everything. So it's just like it would be more of an effort to change it, you know. But
yeah, I know what you mean.
I do think it's stupid now. It's just a name I made a long time ago. I forgot to draw her arm up. In Roblox, do the arms? Oh, your phone.
Oh, my phone.
Do the arms?
They are rectangles.
Do they have elbows? Do they have like elbow animation?
No.
They're like Minecraft.
No.
I hadn't played the Roblox.
All right, well I'm gonna have to move her over because I'm gonna have to draw her arm very straight then.
Can draw her teeth.
Like their arms are just like rectangular blocks. I'm pretty sure. I haven't played Roblox since like 2007.
Think like Minecraft. Or Legos. Lego Batman's movie I need to rewatch.
That's a funny movie.
I need to rewatch that one. Buff Jenny.
What the?
What?
I tried to cut it. So I can just easily... Is it because I have... Oh, it's probably because I had the feather on, so... It didn't cut everything. I'm trying to move it to a new layer. So I can move myself over. In fact...
Where are we?
Put myself in a group. And I can move me over. No!
No.
Lock these layers and then move. Photoshop, don't be dumb.
Photoshop, don't disobey him.
You're being real dumb, Photoshop. I'm trying to move the group. This group, please. This whole thing. Whole group. What is the point of grouping it if you still think it's individual?
Here,
Oh,
let me.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
I gotta select everything as if they were individual pieces. That defeats the point of putting it in a group.
Wah, wah, wah.
Plants 10,000 says, Nathan, I'm falling asleep. Tell me a joke, Nathan. I keep thinking of really mean jokes.
Do it!
Wow.
Do it!
No.
Do it!
They're too mean.
Why did the skeleton
too
cross
mean.
the road?
Say it to me, and when you say it to me later.
He didn't have the guts. But don't.
It's funny, but it's too mean. I can't say it on stream.
Your face.
That's not what I said, but fine. Trying to go to...
What's a vampire's favorite dog?
I don't know
A
what.
bloodhound.
Ah.
I'm really trying here. This is.
Wait, what was it?
crazy.
I literally didn't hear it.
I
What?
have
A
a lot of
bloodhound.
mean jokes.
Yeah, I'm trying to refrain myself because I mean, granted we have to make sure the stream is not for kids, which because again YouTube's being stupid, but I'm still not trying to make it rated R the stream, so it's kind of a weird in between.
These are supposed to be trees. I'm gonna digitalize this.
I'm really trying. The Roblox hands is so weird.
They're
It's
like
like-
really weird Lego hands.
Yeah, it's like the Lego claw, but it's not all the way. It's weird.
Yeah.
They didn't even have hands when I played Roblox, but apparently they have proper arms now.
Oh yeah, yeah
They
they
used
do.
to resemble more like Minecraft and Lego combined.
In fact, I'm fairly certain they designed it off of a Lego person, like a Lego character. It's because it was the standard red shirt, blue pants, yellow skin, bald,
Yeah.
smiley face. That's Lego's kind of the common Lego man, you know.
She's buff.
You guys want to hear some
You
tennis
see that
jokes?
body type? It's like a male body type. What's she holding?
Chocolate. She's eating chocolate too.
Can robots even eat chocolate?
No, but I guess that's not. I guess that's not stopping Roblox, Jenny. Aha!
It's cartoon logic.
That's in my ultimate defense. Jenny doesn't like chocolate. What are you gonna do now?
You're not a robot.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Yeah.
I was gonna voice Minecraft Jenny at one point before it got canceled. So
Is that an ultimate regret of right now? So it was your dream role.
No, it's just that it was too bad that it got canceled. Cause Jack, he brought it up. Is Roblox Jenny even a
What
robot?
did
I don't know.
tennis balls?
You answer that for me, Jack.
That's another game that I've never played I haven't played in years. Minecraft.
I've been thinking of re-downloading.
same.
Minecraft is so
I
fun.
heard
haven't
that
played
they've
it
added
since 2012
so
when I
much.
was in
They have
college.
bees.
Yeah, they got bees now, although I wish they would make them smaller. Because they're not like tiny cute bees; they're giant.
You can ride them.
Oh, Lord.
I know. I think that's a little ridiculous. That
You
they're
could
so
fly
big that you
now,
can ride them.
apparently. And then they're crossbows.
Almost done.
It's like I want to re-download Minecraft sometime. And the funny thing is that it's gotten like
Me
all
too,
the
kind of.
decisions.
Yeah, it does. It's got a lot now. Now you got like underwater temples. You got dolphins. It's all crazy stuff.
Turtles, rabbits,
Polar bears.
new
Ships.
bosses.
Mm-hmm. Back in my day, we only had the end dragon, and I think the
Nether.
the
Wither.
three-headed thing,
Yeah,
Wither.
the wither. Yeah, that's the last time I played Minecraft.
They changed combat too, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
They added wings so you could fly now, and then they
It's
added
an in-game
crossbows.
item. You can get wings and you can fly around in Minecraft. And it's really
Almost
fun.
done.
You gotta get the face. It's like a Lego face.
Yeah, again, I feel like the people who originally came up with Roblox kind of just had a Lego man and went with that.
Are you done with it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, I guess I'll just add two little lines
Beautiful.
down here to represent
I
her other
promised one
claw.
of my friends. Oh my gosh, Jack! Why'd you send me so much art?
What did he send you?
He sent me a whole bunch of Roblox Jenny fan art. Jack!
Oh,
Wow.
I guess that was kind of like a revenge thing for you to,
I promised.
having Nathan to be forced to eat chocolate and
Well, no, to be what the? Oh, you're taking a big picture. Okay,
Yeah.
that weird flash. To be fair, I lost the bet. That's why I ate chocolate. It's because I lost the bet.
Jack's gonna want that picture.
Why?
Yeah, Jack wants the picture.
All right, at least let me color it, so it's not just a bunch of sketch. I can at least make it look like a better sketch. Now that it's done.
Alright, I'm gonna send this to Elle.
We have
I'm not
12
gonna
minutes
refine
left.
I'm not going to refine it, but I'll color it.
Nathan, we have 12 minutes left.
Good
Wow,
luck,
this stream went
fellas.
fast.
It was
Yeah.
pretty slow.
Well, we kind of got cut off in the first 12 minutes.
Oops.
So we had like a second.
There we go.
She's gonna be so jealous.
Did you get the side?
No, I didn't yet. I will in a moment. She's not online yet.
Why aren't you coloring? There you are. Oh, it's because I kind of screwed up there, didn't I?
Uh-oh.
I did a goof where I drew on the same layer. I guess I have to be really careful.
Big
Nope, that's not gonna
announcement
work.
coming soon from Green Gold.
Nope.
You're gonna have to make the announcement.
Announcement.
Are you gonna trace it into a line art?
Nope. I'll color it, but I'm not gonna trace it. That'll just take the rest of the time.
And we have stuff to say.
Will we be able to announce it out now?
Give it a sec.
Big announcement.
We'll announce it near the end here. We're almost there. We do have a big announcement, and it's good. It's a good announcement.
Big announcement, boys and girls.
Hmm? No. We're not announcing that. We're gonna save that for later. This is just the initial what happened last night. The good thing that happened last night. I know. This is something else. That's something else.
Zooms in on the chocolate bars.
Okay, let's see. She's got what? She got blue hair. Kind of teal.
It's Jenny colored.
Jenny colored. Well, not really. She's got whoever made the original Roblox Jenny here kind of screwed up with her colors. And I have to be representative of what she actually looks like. She doesn't really have her body colors are fine, but let's be real, her hair is actually kind of green. So let me just add the accurate shade there. More of a teal color than your standard Jenny color. Here, let me actually get my pen for this. It's pressurized.
It's a nice turquoise.
Really quick.
She's eating a mint chocolate bar.
How many shelves did you get? Yeah, you got. I was wondering if you got Ghidorah up there.
Yeah.
You should tell her that I have a bunch in my closet that I don't even have on the shelf, and in storage. Like, it's crazy how much Godzilla crap I have.
He has more in his closet.
All right, that's more of a Jenny color.
Because so she like lives in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically like the really tiny island Tasmania, and she says they don't sell Godzilla merch there, so she's really sad about that.
eBay, that's how I got most of it.
Tasmania is the most
eBay
south
and
part
Amazon.
of Australia.
I'm gonna get this side shelf.
Because a lot of this stuff they don't sell it in America either. It's only in Japan that they put on the shelves. You got to find like a retailer.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you do have a Zilla back here.
Yeah, he's right there too. I have two Zillas. There's one on that shelf, and then there's one on that shelf.
I'm gonna get this one.
Zilla's underrated. I like him as his own kaiju. He's not a Godzilla, but as his own dude, he's pretty cool.
She's yelling, "Give, lizard!"
Man, I missed most of the stream. Dang it.
Also, her favorite kaiju is Zilla too.
Hey,
Her persona is a tiny Zilla,
that's adorable.
like a iguana-sized one.
Ha, iguana-sized one.
Now the big question is what brand chocolate bars?
What?
Hershey's or Cadbury?
Well, I guess
brand
if
of
it's in
chocolate
Teenage
bars?
Robot style, it'd be some brand of chocolate inside the Teenage Robot universe now, wouldn't it? I don't know.
Cadbury. or-
Cadbury. Is that a real brand?
Cadbury.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's Cadbury.
If as long as it's a
Hershey's.
fake brand,
Or
then
we
yeah,
could
go
do
for it.
Herbury. Or CAD cheese.
Yeah, two of the exact same ones.
Sounds like I said cheese though. We have 6 minutes.
We can go a little bit over. It's okay.
It's the final countdown.
I think we started a little late anyway, especially with the stream kind of YouTube deciding that we had copyrighted music, even though we had no copyrighted music. I still don't know what it. I'm gonna check, like, because that other video still exists. Like, they didn't just delete that video, that it's archived. I'm gonna check what they thought was copyrighted.
Maybe because apparently you showed one of the clips from the production crew meetings.
No, I didn't show anything. The only music in that entire thing was what is the music that was in Eddie's intro, and that was something he composed. So it wasn't copyrighted.
Yeah, it wasn't copyrighted. I did compose in that intro, and even I did that animation.
I got blue eyes. So I don't know what dinged it, but I think it's stupid.
I'm not sure what the big deal is.
Ooh, a question for Nathan here.
What's up?
Nathan, what games do you like to play, if any?
If I have the time, which unfortunately I usually don't. I love the Halo franchise.
Me too.
Halo's awesome.
I personally love the Fallout and Assassin's Creed.
I really liked that much Halo Anniversary.
Yeah, although I guess I gotta make a disclaimer. Most of the Halo franchise is awesome. Halo 5 kind of sucked. Well, granted, I hear it's doing great multiplayer-wise, but I'm more of a campaign guy. I was in it for the story. The story was pretty bad in Halo 5. But I have a lot of respect for the story in Halo 4. A lot of people thought it was bland. I thought it was actually really cool watching Cortana kind of deteriorate. The AI kind of deteriorate mentally, and it was really emotional. And it's like, wow, he's like, he spent Halo 1, 2, and 3 as kind of just this emotionless Spartan warrior defending the Covenant, defending the Earth from the Covenant and everything like that, and the Flood. And then in this one game, it's like all of a sudden, oh, your companion is like deteriorating. This companion that was with you the entire time is going away now. It's like, oh, my heart, no, don't leave me. And then they completely screw it up and bring her back in Halo 5, which is why it kind of sucks. But, you know, Halo 4, at least, I thought was a step in the right direction for this new trilogy.
But you need to know that at Halo 3, it was kind of more horror.
Well, I would say the most horror aspect of Halo, well, I guess Halo 3 did have a few levels that were pretty horrific. But, I don't think they ever came close to that first
Halo 3
level.
is the most horrifying game in the franchise.
I always thought
you know?
that regardless of whatever flood you faced later on in the franchise, whether it be Gravemind in Halo 2 or like
even combat involved.
Yeah, or like those combat forms in Halo 3. I always thought the most horrific flood we saw in Halo was their introductory level in the first Halo game. That was always like when the flood was the scariest to me. Like,
yes, how do they infect the host?
Mm-hmm. Although I will fully admit the combat forms not the combat forms, but the little spider things that evolved into like bigger flood forms in Halo 3 genuinely freaked me out. Because I wasn't expecting them. And like I didn't know about them when I started playing that game, and so when they showed up, I was genuinely like, "What the hell is that?" and it took me a while to actually respond to them, because I was like, "What the?" I gotta fix this shirt.
Nathan, where's your new figures?
Which ones?
Oh, you colored the top of.
Oh, they're still in the box. I haven't opened them.
Nathan!
I know. I gotta open Rodan and Mothra from the new movie. I have so much Godzilla stuff that I have stuff still in their boxes that don't fit on the shelf
collector's
yet.
Edition.
What dirty secret do I
mean,
hide?
I guess it's no secret, everybody. I guess it's no secret.
Yo, Jack
I like
Herbert.
Teenage Robot. I like Star Wars. I like all that stuff. I have a rule, a little bit of internal rule. If anyone were to offer me a Godzilla project on anything that I'm working on, directing, drawing, or whatnot, is instantly dropped, and I instantly accept. I like Teenage Robot, I like Star Wars, yada yada yada, but if you offer me a project that I get to work on Godzilla, and I get to make Godzilla stuff, yeah, sorry, everything comes second to that. I'm too much of a
It's a
fan.
family, huh?
Appoint new head of direction.
I just want to look at them.
No, I wanted to open it. Close it back up. You're letting out the new vinyl smell. Close it back.
But Nathan,
Oh,
I want to see what they
I
look
love
like.
vinyl.
I want to too. I was saving it. I was honestly saving it for you, like to open it up together, because I know you don't have Rodan.
I need Rodan.
All right. I think that's me.
I can't reclose the box.
That's good.
Oh my gosh. Why'd you open it?
Because I want to see what it looked like.
Oh,
I don't know.
Why didn't you ask? I would have sent you photos if I had opened
What?
it.
MCB wants your pen?
You fed me chocolate, now you're going through my stuff. This is not a good day for you.
oh no! This is not good for you.
Nathan.
All right, hold on. I'm almost done with me, and then I can just take a photo of this. And I can send it to what's his face, Jack. I forgot your name.
Chocolate bar.
And then we can announce what happened last night. That's really good.
Last night was awesome.
Wait, you didn't announce it yet?
We have not announced it yet. We were saving it to the end.
Oh my god.
All
Well, I gotta go, so hurry up.
I'm about ready to post it too on the actual Teenage Rebooted community Discord server.
right, hold on. I'm almost done here. It's kind of a mess, but I'm not putting a lot of effort into clean up here. It's just a sketch.
Yo, Jack Herbert, what dirty secret do I hide? Jack Herbert says that I have a dirty secret.
He has a dirty secret?
What dirty secret are you talking about? Hmm?
Oh man, I'm gonna miss the special stuff. I gotta go get ice cream.
Photoshop, come on.
Sit back down.
What flavor should I go get from Baskin Robbins? I'm going now.
Vanilla.
What? What?
He said, what flavor should he get at Baskin Robbins? I said vanilla.
No! Do something fun!
I don't like chocolate, and my favorite flavor is vanilla.
My favorite's chocolate.
Heresy.
You're so vanilla?
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, I like
Crap
vanilla
chocolate gonna
too.
come out.
Hey!
You have 31 options. Don't go with just vanilla.
What day of the month?
It's 31,
are you
right?
Anyway.
What's 31?
That's the number of flavors they have. I don't know. I've actually never been
Oh,
there.
I don't even know anymore.
Yes, 31 flavors at Baskin Robbins.
All right, now I just got to chocolate, and I'm done.
And then secret stuff.
Yep.
I can only hear that in your stupid voice, says Senpai.
All right. I think that's it. Does that look good? Does that look good here too?
Looks
And then-
good to me.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at it.
I feel so tired. I like went to bed at 1:30 and then I woke up at like 10.
Oh, I had trouble sleeping last night. I didn't go to bed until like it was 5 a.m. in the morning, and I slept till 10.
What is wrong with
No,
you?
no. I tried. It wasn't like I was just on my computer all night. I was literally like laying in bed awake, and I'm like, why can't I sleep?
You need melatonin.
All right, quick export is PNG. Nathan
Send to Jack and announce.
and Roblox. Jenny, eat chocolate. .png. All right, Jack. Yeah, you got some good hands there, Atomic. I just saw that. Oh, he left. My bad. Those are some good hands, though. Someone tell him when he gets back. If he gets back. All right.
Oh, we got a special thing for you guys. Plants is dying of excitement. Suspense is killing, dude, man.
There you go. All right. What else? Okay.
He called you dad?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Time to start talking.
First things first. Well, I want to announce. Oh, because I wanted.
All right.
I just need the white. You know. This,
All right, now it's announcing time.
Yeah. Well, give me. I want to auction. I want to.
You're only prolonging the
Type.
inevitable.
I know. I want to type something and reveal that too by the end of the stream. So let me open up a text document just so I can. I need to type it before I say it, so I know. It's not it doesn't have anything to do with what we did last night. It's something else that I want to announce.
Alright, everybody. I'm gone. See you.
Later.
See ya.
I'm tired. My eyes hurt.
Okay, I guess that's enough. It's ominous enough, and that doesn't give it a lot of plot away. Okay, so first things first. The first announcement. Drum roll, please. What did you
Project
do?
canceled.
Sorry.
What did you do to my computer?
Oh no!
You hit
Ouch.
my tablet and it completely disconnected from the computer.
I know, not my fault.
You did it in the drum roll.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right, well, there goes the drum roll.
Poor Nathan.
Big reveal is we finished writing season 4. We finished the final draft. We finished the final draft of the season 4 finale. We're all done writing for season 4. It's all done. It's over. Thank God. For those who don't know, writing in the animation movie making process is by far the hardest part because it's like that's the backbone of your entire. Look what you did. You see it just caught up. So it's the backbone of the entire project. It's for any movie, for any TV show, because if your script and your story is bad, whatever you make is bad. So that's why it takes so long and why it's so difficult, especially with hobby projects such as this. So Hey, we're done writing season 4. It's all done. We've finished the final draft of the script of the season finale.
Yeah, boy.
So now we can focus on
Congratulations,
not writing anymore.
everybody.
So
Hey.
it's all done. The second thing I wanted to announce today was now that we have finished that final episode, script-wise, I came up with a working title. Well, we came up with it for a while back. A working title that doesn't reveal the big twist, and I came up with a synopsis that also doesn't reveal, or at least a TV guide synopsis that you look on the when you highlight something in the information and it tells you like a brief little sentence.
Yeah.
I came up with also that without giving away too much, which I'll update the website with, and I will. So for that information, here. Let me actually switch these two words because it sounds better when you read it. Turn to town with a brand new of Tremerton. Forever. So the working title of the season 4 finale. We're not going to reveal the title yet because the title kind of reveals something big instantly, but the real title still fits. The working title is Evol, E-V-O-L, and that's the working title. That's not the actual title. It's just the working title. But the synopsis for it, or at least the sentence synopsis that you see, that's gonna join all the other synopsises in our big list on the Teenage Robot website. In this season finale, the Locusts have returned to town with a brand new invention designed to change the robotic face of Tremerton forever. And that's it. That's your little snippet of what the plot is going to be. Evol. That's our working title. And for those who, and then I'll post it in the chat as well. Oop, well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Evelyn. Let me do separate then.
You just
Evol,
deleted it.
Yeah, and then... There we go.
That's better.
It's a working title, though. That's not the real title. The real title reveals something that's happening that we can't reveal yet. All right, so I guess that's it. That's what I wanted to reveal. I mean, I guess I can do something else, but I don't know if I want to reveal that yet, and if I want to save that for the April Fool's joke and then post it, and then post the real thing.
Nathan, you said it out loud.
I know there's an April Fool's joke. We have an April Fool's joke. It's no secret that there's something coming for April Fool's. It's not as much of a quote unquote slap in the face as last year's, where it's a complete bait and switch, but it's a funny joke. So I'm wondering if we should post the real thing first, or I think we should post the April Fool's is only in what, 2 days from now?
You're gonna have to show me after you stop streaming.
Yeah, we'll wait until April Fool's before we post the real thing. It's another the real thing is another animatic test, but the April Fool's joke is something different. Anyway, it's not as big of a slap in the face as last year's, where it's a complete fake episode. Yeah, all right. So that being said, guys, thank you guys for joining the stream today. I hope you enjoyed me eating my least favorite candy in the world. I hope you enjoyed the title, or the quote unquote title drop of the season 4 finale, as well as the announcement that we are done writing season 4. Yay! Yay!
Congratulations.
So that being said, see you guys on Discord and stuff, and yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for coming.
See ya, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Stay safe out there. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
That
Wash
beer
your
flu
hands.
is out there.
Don't touch
and
your
it's
face.
killing people.
Don't go outside. Stay
You're
at home.
touching your face.
I stay inside. I'm scratching
Stay
my
away
head.
from people.
I'm not touching my face. I'm scratching my head.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your face. Stay away from large groups of people. Don't go outside. Stay indoors if you can. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. Yada yada.
Wash your hands.
Coronavirus is a big deal, guys. It's not just the flu. It's big. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Deuces.